Hi everyone, Corey Walker, Hilltop RV Superstore. We're in the heated showroom of Hilltop RV in Escanaba, Michigan. We're going to be going over the Gulfbreeze XLT and super lightweight. It's a 28-foot quad bunk with an outside kitchen. It has a slide out as well. If you look on this side over here, you're going to see we got the diamond plate right up front, rock guard, two 30-pound LP tanks with the easy access up top, allowing you easy access for when you get out the can. Just go ahead and turn the valves on and get right to it. This also is equipped with an electric front jack with a light. So for hookups and unhooking, it's going to be a lot easier. Life's going to be a lot better. All set up right there, already on the coach. This right here is your throughway storage. It goes all the way across. It's huge. It's going to allow you to basically get all your lawn chairs in. Basically anything that you can't get in your tow vehicle can be stored right here for easy access. And as you look down here, you'll also notice we have 4-point stabilizer jacks. All four are already installed and included in the coach. Moving right along, this is your exterior slide out. This is what's going to provide so much room inside the trailer, especially when you've got kids. And this is a quad bunk, so it's got 4 bunks in the back. There's a lot of walking space inside the coach. Really makes life a real comfort. Moving right along, this is what we call a tandem axle. It's got 2 axles. If you'll notice here, this little rubber grommet cover, there's actually a Zerk fitting in there so that you can grease your axles. Now, there are specific requirements for greasing these, so it's nice to know that you don't necessarily have to take it into service to get these all disassembled and lubed up. That makes life, again, easier. The refrigerator panel access, this is your outside access, your furnace exhaust. The fact that they've got it on this side, what we call the road side, is really nice too, because again, this is a kid coach. It's designed for small families, or large families for that matter, and the exhaust, when it's running, does get hot from your furnace. This does have a 30,000 BTU hot forced air furnace too. So having it on this side, the road side as we say, is a much better and safe location for that. Water heater, same thing. This is a 6-gallon DSI electric. That's a direct spark ignition, so you don't have to light the pilots on this coach. Everything's all one touch, turn on, turn off kind of deal. This is, again, on the road side, which is, again, a great place to have. Little fingers can't get near it. Your city water hookup, and this right here, again, the city water is where your garden hose goes, just so you know. This is an outside spray port. And what this is there's a garden hose. We're going to show you. It's all coiled up inside. And it'll just quick disconnect right here and allow you to wash those things down, or the kids, before they go on the camper from the beach. Wash the bikes down before you stow them away, or lawn chairs, things like that. If you're cleaning fish, if you're that lucky, it's a great feature to have. This right here is your external 30-amp service cord. And this is made by Marinco, so it's a marine grade application. It's more set up for water, so if it does get wet, no big deal. I should say humidity and everything else, so it's marine grade. You could actually use that on a boat. There is a little cubby storage over here on the back. Every door does have a secure latch to keep it in that position, and if you want to get in there, you can take a peek. You'll notice that every door does have that upper the latch to keep it in the up position, so you can get in and grab those things you need to grab without having to use just one hand. We're going to move right along the back here. This whole exterior of this coach is what we call vacuum bonded. Now, the standard in the industry, RV industry, is usually a laminated aluminum sidewall. It's basically made via a pinch roller, where the wall gets put together in a sandwich, if you will. Your fiberglass, your aluminum welded structure, your dense foam block insulation, and your inside Luan walls, which what you see inside. Those are all put together via a sandwich, and they are put on a pinch roller in a humidity controlled environment. The difference here is that this is a vacuum bonded wall. They don't use a pinch roller, which can be uneven and not necessarily get even exposure to the sidewall, hence producing a much more solid wall. The vacuum bonded literally takes a bag and closes the wall and creates a vacuum and sucks that wall together, therefore pushing all the air pockets out of the wall out. Therefore, in the future, 5-10 years down the road, these little vacuum pockets that do not exist in this structure aren't going to cause a problem, because what happens is you get what we call delamination. You may have seen it. It's kind of a bubble on the sidewall. So there's that. Okay, moving right along. This is the greatest feature that has come out in the last probably 3 years. It's called an outside kitchen. Pretty self-explanatory. You got a outside grill or a cooktop that slides out. You got drawers, a refrigerator. This is probably a 3 cubic foot, I believe, refrigerator. It's got the freezer compartment up top, so you can get your hamburgers and hot dogs and things like that you're not going to use immediately. Side compartment, get your soda pop in there. Sink, fresh running water, hot and cold, and all your storage here. Well lit as well. Great feature. It does work in conjunction with the awning here. As long as we're on the awning, this is an electric awning. This awning right here deploys by simply pressing the button. It also has 2 struts on either side, so if it does rain and the water does gather on the awning, it will give out like this and push and drop, and the water will get pushed out. Freshwater fill right here, and again, 110 outlets, so if you like to plug in the awning lights and things like that, you got your 110 plug. We're going to move right into the coach area. You'll notice the entrance handle. It's what we call a fold-away arm. Just folds right away. And there's a other assist handle too. Now, our other access point is through right here. This is a double access. We saw the other one when we first started the video. You saw it on that side. Here's the other side. So, double access. We're going to move right inside the coach. Quick to point out, this is your marine grade speakers. It works in conjunction with your stereo inside. And they do have the exterior light. It is an amber and a clear light. There's 2 bulbs in there. So we call the amber light a bug light, and then the clear light for a little better lighting outside. You may have noticed that all the windows are smoke tinted. That's a nice feature too, because basically what's going to happen is the sun will beat down on the coach, and it will produce some UV rays that may cause some fading on the fab. So that smoke is a nice feature. So coming right in, you can tell our slide out is all right here. This whole wall is the slide out. Sofa and kitchen slide. Dinette right here. These both will make into beds if you do need them. This table will simply fold down. These cushions come out and make right into a bed. They also reverse for vinyl. So if you do have kids, they're sitting eating cookies and milk, they spill it. Vinyl's a lot easier to clean. Great feature. They also put fabric shades in the windows. These are nice. They have a nice elegant look, but more so, they're quiet when you walk in the coach. The metal ones tend to rattle and bang and make a little noise. Moving right along through the coach here, we have our bathroom, which is located in the rear of the coach, near the bunks, which is, again is nice to see because the kids can just go right into the bathroom. It's got a nice sized tub. It also has a skylight above the actual tub. Now, for those taller folk, this is where it comes in and is a big benefit. You got a little height in the bathroom. So, moving right along, I'm going to let the video guy go ahead and just walk right in the bunkhouse and give you a shot of the actual bunks if you want to go ahead and kind of zoom into there. Now, there's 2 different sized bunks in here. You got your upper and lower on the right, and then you got a little wider bunk to the left, and it's got an integrated ladder on the lower left. So little Johnny and Sally can get up there a little easier. This simply pulls up and then is deployed that easy. There is storage and wardrobe space right straight ahead, and entertainment center hookup just above that wardrobe. So there's a TV hookup, a cable antenna hookup, a 110 outlet is all right there. Now you also notice in the ceiling we have what we call a central air or ducted air conditioner. So this air conditioning is a much quieter, much more efficient system. There's a high and low feature, so you're going to be able to either put it on low or high. Obviously high for those much hotter days. But again, the fact that it is in the ceiling and ducted, it diffuses the air, makes it a much quieter, efficient system. The heating is a hot forced air furnace, and we talked about that. It's a 30,000 BTU hot forced air furnace. It's a very quiet furnace because, one, the ducts are all on the side. They're not blowing up, channeling air up to the ceiling. They're actually blowing across the floor. And when you sweep your linoleum or whatever, you don't have to worry about those floor ducts. Entertainment center right here. This is a DVD player with the TV. This is also AM/FM CD stereo. You can plug in your, it's a plug and play, basically MP3 or iPods. They will work with that. Moving right in the front here, we got a Queen Island bed. This is Mom and Dad's room. You got wardrobes on the right and left, and of course overhead storage, bullet lighting here. And what I really like, the pocket doors. These pocket doors close off. There's no privacy curtain on this particular coach. They put true pocket doors that close off the bedroom, and now it's a true bedroom. Underneath here, there is storage. There's two 80-pound struts that deploy the bed up in the up position, and you can tell they got some nice deep storage. It's also partitioned off from the front throughway storage. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today at Hilltop RV Superstore. I'm Corey Walker, and stay tuned for our next video.